For the years of 1983 to 1990, the number of mountain bike owners, M in the millions, in the US can be approximated by the model M is equal with 0.337 t square minus 2.265 t plus 3.962, and the t is in the interval between 3 and 10, where t is equal with 3 represents 1983. In which year did the 2.5 million people own mountain bikes? In what year was the number of mountain bike owners at minimum? And first of all, here we want to find out in which year was 2.5 millions. And in the y-axis represent the uh, the number of the owners in a millions, and here in the t represents the year in which year was. And if you look in here in number 3, let me take a point, a pen. Number 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Number 3, it says represents 1983. 83. And in a 10 represents 1990, according to the information what we have in the word problem. And if we look here, 1983, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So it makes sense. So now here, first of all, let's answer in this question. In which year did 2.5 million people own the bike? If you look in here, it's from 0 to 5. In a half is 2.5. Here is 2.5. Here's a 2.5. So 2.5 million bikers, according to the graph, is here. If we are going with this way, it's here is gonna hit. If we're going down, is 83, 84, 85, 86. Is 90, 86. So after, it means after 4, 5, 6. So here should be a t should be a 6, around the 6. But if we want to find the exact value, instead of the m we are plugging in 2.5. So in this equation here, so I'm going right away, and I am plugging here instead of the m 2.5. And now, because I'm solving for t, I want to find is a t is equal with 6. If it's with a 6, then it makes a good sense. And if we are going, but again, this number here, it has two values, don't forget. And we are looking here down, and for example, if we go back in 93, 83, here is 82, in 81, in the years in between 1980 and 81, it was 2.5 million people. But what we are looking here, to see between, in this interval between 3 and 10. Here, for this value, we are interested to know. That's what we are interested to know. And 2.5 is equal to 0.337 t square. And this is a plus 3. I'm sorry, is a minus. Is a minus 2.265. 2.265 t, and is a plus 3.962. Plus 3.962. 962. Okay. And now I'm subtracting both sides by minus 2.5 in this side here. Minus 2.5. And I'm subtracting here by minus 2.5. 2.5. So what I'm gonna get here, the 0.337 is going to be the same. 0.337 0.37. 70 squared is going to be the same, it's not going to affect nothing. And minus, and the t is not going to affect nothing, so I'm writing the way how it is, 2.265 t. And the last number that is going to affect this number here, the c, which c can be equal with, let me erase this number here and let me put a little bit down because I cannot see it. 3.962 minus 2.5 is a minus 2.5, and I'm going to get 1462 is equal plus 1.462, and in this side here, minus 2.5 is 0, so this is equal to 0. So now I have a quadratic equation. This quadratic equation I'm going to use in a quadratic formula. It's much easier because I have lots of this is t. Because I have lots of decimal numbers, I think it's very hard to factorize or use other thing, but I'm using a quadratic formula with t1 and 2, because it has a 2 value, is a minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, and here is the b, but the minus sign is in the formula, it become a plus 2.265, and what becomes here become plus minus, so I'm using this plus minus, and square root of, and this b squared is a 2.265 square. This is 1b square, and here is a minus, everything here is square. Here is a minus 4ac is a minus of 4, and a is a 0.337, and this is a time, c is 1.462, 462. So this is what it is, and here is a 2 times a, which is a 2 times 0.337, and now we can clean up a little bit this mess because it's very messy. And t, let me write it just t instead of t1 and 2, that signifies 2 values. And here is this I have to write in the way how it is, a 2.265, so it takes me a little longer to write those numbers because I am not very good with writing. Minus, and now I'm going here to have 2 values, so let me calculate here quickly, and to calculate quickly here, first of all, because I have 1462 here in the back, this number c, I'm multiplying by 0.337 times 4, and I get this 1.97, and here is a minus 1.97. So I am approximating this number, and probably when I get the result, I'm not gonna get a very exact, but some approximate values. And now here I'm taking this number 2.265, and is a square. I have 5.13, and because I have here a 5.13, let me write here 0.13, and here Down I'm gonna have 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and 2 times 3 is 6, and here is a 0, 0.264. And now t is going to be equal, let me go in everything here, and 2.265, this I have to write in the way how it is, and down I can write this is not gonna make any changes when I calculate 674. Let me write this number here, and now I'm taking this 5.13 minus 1.97. This is minus 1.97 is equal, and I'm taking the square root of this number, 1.77, which is minus 1.78. 1.78. So I'm approximating. And now T1 is, I'm going to see what is going to be equal, and T2. So I'm going right away now with the calculator. I think it's much easier now to calculate everything. T1 I have plus minus. So first of all I'm going to add to make the addition, and if I'm adding plus 2.6265 is equal, and divided by 0.674, I get a 5998. So it's approximately, so let me write here 5.998, which is approximately about the 6. So this value we got here, so t here is a 6, because here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So t is equal to 6. So this is what we got here. So in the year 1986, we get 2.5 million bikers. They're going to be 2.5 million owner bikers in 1986. But here in 1981 are going to be 2.5, but we are looking with this interval, so we are not for us it's not important to find the second value, but if we are interested to find, we can find it very easily. So since I am here, I'm going to find the other value is 256 minus 1.78 is equal, divided by 0.674 is equal with 0.7, 0.8. Let me make is 0.8. What we have here, this value. So here is 1. Here was in 3. It was in where is a t equal between 1983, 1982, 1981. Between 1980 at the end, 1980 and in the end of the 1980, it was 2.5 million, and in 1986 it was the same number of the bike owners. It was 2.5 million bike owners.